What is up, everybody? How do I sound? What's happening? Welcome to One Man Dark Man Podcast. It is March 4th, 2023, and we got some stuff to talk about, guys. If you've seen the title, you know what I'm going to focus on today. Sometimes you cry and complain, and it comes back to bite you in your ass. Maybe sometimes you should just sit back and shut up. We're going to talk about this, guys. But what's happened, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Let me see who was the first person in here. The first person in here was Osama Madbrook. What's up, y'all? Kev Lowry once again said, I was born a bot. He was born a bot. We're all bots here, guys. Man, there's so much to talk about. This ABK deal, for a while, I kind of got tired of talking about it, but that shit has ramped back up to where I'm excited to talk about it again. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm excited to talk about it again because, man, this is some good shit. This is some good stuff that's happening right now, y'all. PlayStation, they got to show some documents. They're not comfortable with it, but they have to show some shit. It seems like all this crying and complaining is, gonna turn around and bite them in the ass. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bot. Even if you're not a bot, welcome. Nah, you don't know how this goes. If you're, you don't have to be a bot. Well, we just don't allow ponies here. A PlayStation fan, you want to come in and say what's up, that's cool. But if you're a pony, you guys know the difference between a pony and a PlayStation fan. There's a difference. Shout out to the 105 people in here already. But yeah, man, I mean, shit, there's no need to wait anymore. Let me give my timestamps ready. Let's go ahead and get to this, man, because we need to talk about this, y'all. We need to talk about this. Jay Rember with the 2 TTS. You damn right, brother. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, bro. We need to talk about this because this stuff is just mind-blowing. As a gamer, been a gamer for years, you never really hear anything behind the scenes. I mean, once in a while, you might get a gem. You might hear something that happens to be what's going on behind the scenes. But when it comes to stuff like this, we never really know what's happening. We just don't know. We see documentaries of development teams and what they're going through. In today's day and age with the internet, everything is there. In the past, there was no newspaper article about gaming like that. Not every day. But now because of Twitter, the internet, YouTube, we are able to find out some shit. And let's be honest, guys. PlayStation, man, they've been really crying, right? We've been talking about this for a whole year. They have been crying about this so much that they have to pretty much prove some things. They got to show some papers. They got to show some paperwork, some documents. Xbox said, yo, PlayStation, we're subpoenaing y'all ass. And they tried to avoid it. They postponed it once, postponed it twice, postponed it 3 times. Now they got to show some stuff. They got to show some stuff, man. And this is my thing. We all know PlayStation is the leader. They're a monster of a brand. They're number one. But they're not flawless, man. I know some of these PlayStation fanboys want to act like they are, but they're not flawless. And they have done some slimy shit to get to the top. And when it comes to getting to the top, let's be honest, guys. PlayStation is good, but they had some luck along the way. They had some luck along the way. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be where they are, but they had a lot of luck. With the original PlayStation, Sega Saturn, I'm sorry if you love the Sega Saturn, but it was absolute dog shit. And the developers hated the Sega Saturn. And the Nintendo 64, they decided to stick with cartridge. PlayStation had that generation all to themselves. Hey, Neff, what's up, bro? PlayStation had that generation all to themselves. PS2, great console. You would not hear me say it wasn't a great console because it was. I had a great time with my PS2. But that DVD player really put it over the top. Let's be honest, guys. I'm not saying they didn't deserve to sell as many as they did, but that was a lot of people's first DVD player, including myself. So the PS1 had a little luck. They didn't have any competition. The PS2, while the original Xbox came out a year later, it just couldn't compete with the PS2. Now, even with the Xbox 360, they had a little luck because the PS3 came out with that price point. People was like, what? Get the hell out of here with that shit. So the Xbox 360 had a little luck. There's always luck when it comes to these generations. And the PS4 got lucky too because the Xbox One at launch made some bad decisions that bit them in the ass. So, like I said, I'm not saying the PlayStation isn't a great brand. I'm saying, sometimes it takes a little luck. Everything has to like what others say, all the stars align properly, and that has happened with PlayStation. But I give them credit; they continue to be dominant. They continue to have the mind share, and this right here, this ABK thing, this is something, man, that I think people need to realize. PlayStation is not without flaws, and PlayStation can be touched. When I say that, y'all know what I mean. They can't listen. The Xbox 360 proved that the PlayStation brand was not invincible. Even though at the end of the generation, even going into the PS4, Xbox One generation, they eventually outsold the Xbox 360. But that generation proved to you that they're not invincible. Paulie Baba with the 2. Sony made the block too hot by snitching and crying. Bro, they put all the shit on them. All this crying and saying they can't compete and saying this and saying that. All that shit coming back to bite them in the ass, man. Onyx with the 5. Durt, can you please put the sun on your background so we can see a solar eclipse? F Dreamcast guy. Onyx, thank you for the super chat, you royal piece of shit. Adidas 20 with the 10. Thank you, my brother. He said, like you always say, Xbox is showing improvement and it's happening fast. Yes, it is. I'm going to get to that, bro, because sometimes you got to just sit back and think. 2023, it's going to be a crazy year for Xbox, y'all. Long live the Black Mama with the 2. Sony will be nothing without third-party. Facts. They said it themselves. We got a couple of member chats from the homie Sean786, member for 23 months. He said, wow, you Dirt, wow, you. Hit that like bud. And homies, TTS player, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Victor Click, member for 3 months. He said, welcome everyone to the Blackout Saturday podcast with your host, the Darkest Dut. You damn right, Blackout. Thank you guys. But yeah, so like I'm saying, this whole deal is really getting very interesting. I truly believe it's towards the end, right? That's what I believe. And let me share my screen because Sony wanted to block Activision Microsoft merger, but maybe giving ammo to antitrust fight. Don't y'all love that? Let me put this in layman terms. They was trying to block it, but that shit coming back to bite them in the ass. That's what I'm going to say. What happened? A new report says Sony attempts to block a Microsoft subpoena to gain access to the company's documents have not been entirely successful. As a result, Sony may be forced to reveal how much it pays to keep games off of Gamepass. Xbox Game Pass. Now, we knew they was paying to keep these games, some games off Xbox Game Pass, but now they got to reveal how much. I bet you it's in the millions, guys. I bet you. FTC Chief Administrative Judge D. Michael Chappell said with Microsoft in the request, according to Kotaku, the request from Microsoft centers on details of exclusivity agreements that Sony's PlayStation gaming console has. Microsoft has accused Sony of paying blocking rights to keep some content off of Xbox Game Pass. The nature of extent of SIE's content licensing agreements are relevant to the complaints, allegations of exclusivity arrangements between video game console developers and video game developers and publishers. Listen, guys, this shit is gonna go down. This gonna go down. Long live the Black Mamba 2. Y'all know what happens to rats in the streets? Oh yeah. Rats. Listen, this shit is going to go down. Now, we've heard rumors about blocking rights. I've done videos about said rumors about blocking rights. They're paying to keep games off of Xbox Game Pass. Look, it's all fair, man. Listen, PlayStation is doing what they're doing. It's business. But at the end of the day, Xbox should also be allowed to do business. They should be allowed to do business, just like PlayStation, right? See, that's the stuff that pisses me off. That's the stuff that pisses me off. PlayStation is making moves, doing things that will benefit them as a company. But when Xbox is doing things that benefit them as a company, PlayStation like, whoa. Y'all hurting us on a third-party game. T-Pop Fever with the 5. Oh no, I feel so bad that Sony has to release docs that will expose their dirty third-party practices. FCC so mean. Psych. Shut up, ponies. TFY. Haha. Talk that shit, T-Pop. Adidas 20 to 10. Sony was also using COD revenue to make third-party deals to keep games off Xbox, period. You know, that might be something we might find out, bro, like officially. Because I'm assuming we will probably find out about this. Maybe not. But the truth is going to get out there. They're complaining so much, crying so much, making PlayStation tried to make themselves seem like a piece of shit, vulnerable company. So Xbox is like, yo, if y'all will not be able to survive without Call of Duty, prove it. Show us. And actually, we want y'all to show all of this shit that y'all do. Show all of it. Oh, y'all pay to block games off of Game Pass. Yeah, show that. Show all of the slimy shit you guys are doing. I know it's business, but like the homie Other Zing said, I think he said yesterday, bad business. I believe that's what he said. It's business and it's bad business. You just can't. Listen, I understand in business you have to be aggressive. You have to be a pit bull. You got to grab your, like Vince McMahon, grab your competition by the throat, damn it. Yeah, you have to do that. And PlayStation has done that. But guess what? Xbox is trying to do that. Xbox is trying to do the same exact thing. Except for Xbox is fully behind Microsoft. They're using their resources. They're doing the best that they can to better the brand. And PlayStation crying asses, crying for a whole year straight. A whole year straight. Nah, that shit is about to be exposed, y'all. It's about to be exposed. Max City gifting a Durt Griggity WBG membership. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Max City, man. True Xbox cat. Appreciate you, bro. Carl Weeb. Hold on, let me pull it up. With the 2, ponies are coping, saying GTA 6 would be exclusive. I saw that, Carl Weeb. Bro, these ponies don't know what to do with themselves. I saw them say GTA. Do you know how much money that shit would take to make GTA 6 exclusive, bro? Do you know how much money that would take? Put it like this. It would take so much money that PlayStation don't have it. Right? Bro, to make GTA 6 exclusive, that shit would take, man, I don't know how many billions that shit would take, bro. Man. I'm acting like, let me say, they're acting like onlords. They can't read member chats. I missed some member chats. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I see you, Ray Ray. My bad. I'm sorry, Ray Ray. Ray Ray, member for 19 months. Why do we just see dirt eyes and glasses? Maybe I shouldn't have read this shit, Ray Ray. Why do we just see dirt eyes and glasses? Good show, my brother. Guy, you on in the background playing Wolong at the moment. Well, I would say thank you. But you insulted me? So you saying I'm just eyes and floating glasses up here talking? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Buck with the 5. Did you hear that pony meltdown on Moose last night? Brap yelling at Jeff Grubb losing his mind. Phil and ABK got all Sony fanboys shook. I do not listen to Crossfire Podcast anymore. Used to be one of my favorites back in the day when Moose was on the Xbox side. But I'm the type of guy, if I don't like the shit, I don't listen to it. Flat out. That's why I don't understand why these ponies coming here. Because y'all know what it is. Y'all know what this podcast is. What the hell you in here for? Max City with the 2. Sony would have to get a loan from Microsoft. Yeah, bro. They could, bro. Honestly, guys, I seen PlayStation guys saying they're going to buy Take-Two. Okay, if ABK was 70 billion, Take-Two would be what? About 50? About 50? Because GTA is the biggest multiplayer in the world. What about 50 billion? I don't know, bro. We know Sony can't. Come on, man. These ponies are delusional. And don't get me talking about them hoes yet. Man. Ray, yeah, you did say good job, but you insulted me. I mean, when you criticize somebody, you always want to start with positive, something positive. I was told that a long time ago. You can say, hey, Durt, great podcast, but you black piece of shit. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Start off with something positive, then negative. That's how it goes, Ray. Nah, appreciate you, bro. But like I was saying, this right here, shout out to the 302 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys. But this right here is something that we have to talk about, man, because this whole ABK thing has showed PlayStation they're vulnerable, man. They're not invincible like people seem to think they are. These dumbass ponies that's up here making rumors saying they're going to buy Take-Two. They said, if this ABK deal goes through, they're going to buy Take-Two. If they're going to buy them, they're going to buy them. Why do they have to wait to see if the deal goes through? Like stupid shit like that. And listen, man, I'm not even saying Xbox will outsell PlayStation worldwide. All I'm saying is that Xbox is showing how aggressive they can be, how much of a threat they can be to the PlayStation brand. That's what they're showing. And PlayStation is having a hard time dealing with it, and their damn fanboys are having a very difficult time dealing with this shit. They don't even know what to say anymore. Let me get these super chats. Black Manta 1989 with the 5. This deal should be done before June. I really doubt this goes to trial. I'm willing to bet that Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 gaming rights were tens of millions. Absolutely. I agree with everything you said there. I believe the deal will close around June, like Xbox told everybody it would, but we didn't listen. We were all too many bots thinking it was closing earlier, like late last year. And those deals that Sony got, all of that shit is going to come out in the open. How much they paid for Forspoken, trash ass game. How much they paid for Final Fantasy 7 remake. Because we all know that shit was supposed to be that's the timed exclusive. PlayStation clearly extended that shit. Square Enix needed that money. PlayStation said, yo, maybe give y'all another 30 million just to completely take that shit off of Xbox. It's like, okay. Square Enix dumbasses sold off Eidos Montreal, Tomb Raider IP, and Crystal Dynamics for 300 million. Embracer flipped that shit so quick and made double. Stupid. top-notch box with the 5. Jim gets no credit. He came in off the success of PlayStation with no worries. Phil had to come in and rebuild the brand from ground up and still get the P3 and still get hate. P3 the GOAT. Top-notch, let me tell you something, man. You usually be you usually roast me and be cracking jokes on me, but right there, brother, that's a damn good super chat. That's a damn good super chat. You know why? Because he's absolutely right. Jim Ryan came the boss after the PS4 generation, where they absolutely dominated. Phil Spencer became the boss when Xbox was having issues, serious issues. And he had to rebuild a brand from the ground up. Yes, he did. And if anybody want to say, no, Don Matthew was the GOAT. Don Matthew was incredible. He was the bestest.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop with that Don Matthew shit. Raiden Blade with the £2. Take-Two was worth $18 billion, but the sale price would be 3 times that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. 50, 60. Let me get these member chat. Jordan Mace, member for 14 months. I think Sony was trying to use the state of play as an example of how weak they are. At least that's what most fans speculated. Xbox playing 5D chess. I think, well, that's effed up for their fans, isn't it? That's effed up for their fans. Trash ass show. She was trash, but I don't think that's what happened. Apollo Cooper, member for 3 months, feels like it's all ending and this deal is closing soon. Don't really think regulators care if Sony agrees to Microsoft concessions or not at this point. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but if PlayStation keep on saying, no, I don't care, what's going to happen? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Chio Walker with the 5. More importantly, the parity clause will be exposed where devs are required to make the Series X worse to match the PS5. If that happens, ooh, that's going to be incredible, bro. That's going to be incredible. Hold on. Did I miss some more? I'm sorry. I miss y'all. Carl Wee with the 5. PlayStation will probably take this gen, but it'll be close. Next generation, Xbox will probably take definitively. Hey, some people saying there ain't gonna be no PS6. Hey, if Call of Duty their bread and butter, if a lot of people go to the Xbox, PlayStation might be in trouble because that's their bread and butter. It damn sure is not their exclusives. Onyx with the 2. Dirt is the sun hot, but the moon will work as well. What the hell? What? Dirt is the sun hot, but the moon will work as well. Hey, Paulo, what the hell? I'm sorry, Onyx, what the hell are you talking about? I don't get that one. Was that a joke at me again? I don't know. Paulie Baba with the 2. Why is the fan base of the winner crying so much? That is a very good question. Why are they crying so much? RG Viper X, member for 1 month. Take-Two Interactive market cap is $18.3 billion, while Sony cash on hand is $11.4 billion. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Well, I lost it. What the fuck happened? Oh. Take-Two is also 20% of Sony overall. Why is this shit? Overall market cap. Sorry about that. It kept on disappearing for some reason. Damn. Seven Nevers, member for 8 months. I'm a PC gamer myself and don't understand why the PlayStation gamers are so invested in this deal. It doesn't affect us on PC or them on console. I don't know, man. I just think it's like bragging rights. I just think it's console war bragging rights. That's what I think it is, bro. Because they talk so much shit to us for so many years when Xbox has some type of advantage and we can talk shit. So they don't want that to happen. And that's why they, try their best. Kenneth Williams with the 5. Sony and Jim Ryan crying is regret interfering with ABK deal. They will regret it. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let me make sure there's no more member chats. See Nando G. Nando G with the 5. State of Play did the opposite for me. Showed me how much power Sony has. All those marketing deals and timed exclusives were crazy. That's the thing, man. That's why Xbox subpoenaed them. That's why Xbox said, yo, show all of this shit. Tell them about all of these marketing deals y'all have. All of these third-party exclusives. All of these games y'all paid to keep off of Gamepass. All of these games y'all paid just to keep off of Xbox. Expose all of it. Listen, I think we can all say that this deal will go through. It's at that point where it's at the tail end of it. I think a few more months, guys, I think we're really going to see what the fuck? Get your bum ass out of here. You ponies, get out of here. Y'all know how I go. You can make 50 accounts, you're going to be blocked 50 times. Severin Nevins with the 5. If the other side has no more a purpose than cheerleaders, why bother? Shouldn't they be happy that they are trading blows now? Are options bad now? Look, bro, it is what it is, man. I mean, you would think they welcome competition because they said they want Xbox to compete. They want Xbox to compete. I remember plenty of guys saying that last generation. We want Xbox to compete. Can they compete? Can they fight? Aren't they $1 trillion company? Will they act like a $1 trillion company? I saw plenty of people say that, and those same people are the ones that's crying about the ABK deal now. Kenneth Williams gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you, bro. Man, you guys are freaking awesome, bro. How many people we got in here? Holy shit, 397 people. Caribbean Hybrid with the 10 Canadian. Sony might as well buy Square Enix with Forspoken and a shady business keeping games off Xbox. We are good here on the green side. We need to secure Eidos and Crystal Dynamics once the deal closes. I agree wholeheartedly. And I think they will, bro. I think they will secure those 2 studios. They lost out on the Tomb Raider IP, but I think they will get those 2 studios. Jordan Mace with the 10. I just watched Destin talking with the lawyer about if we'll see any of the papers. He said it's possible with major parts redacted. Of course, amount paid. Yeah, I can see that. But we'll possibly get to see the context of the deals. Yeah, that's a good point. I do kind of believe that too, because most of it probably will be redacted. But just to see what they're paying for, we don't have to see the amount. To see what they're paying for will be great. Like behind the scenes shit, because these guys said Xbox is no threat to PlayStation. They said PlayStation's going to win 10-1, and bro, if they're no threat, if Xbox Game Pass is no threat, why are they paying to keep games off of it then? See, that's where the bullshit comes into play. They're definitely a threat. These dumbass PlayStation fanboys can act like they're not a threat, but Sony themselves know Xbox is a threat. Flat out, man. They know they're a damn threat. A company like Microsoft, one of the richest companies in the world, they're fully behind this Xbox brand. They're fully behind them so much that they literally are about to spend $70 billion on acquiring one of the biggest third-party publishers, which happens to be Sony's bread and butter. Oh, man. Let me go down. Long Live the Black Mamba with the 2 options are bad when you have to buy an Xbox. Right. That's when options are bad. I want to play Starfield. Buy an Xbox or PC. No, options are bad. I want it on PlayStation. You know, exactly, bro. Exactly. This past week has been great, man. With the crying I've been seeing, with the denial. Look, there's a guy's really denying that Forspoken flopped. I was going back and forth with this pony on Twitter. He was absolutely denying that Forspoken flop. But we'll get to that later. Paulo Cooper with the 5. Remember that Jim Ryan interview where he said he was looking to Xbox competing and then started laughing at them? Now look who's crying. Behemoth. Hey, Jim Ryan, look at yourself. Look at yourself. All right. Yeah, so this is gonna be some great stuff, y'all. And Xbox is just getting started, man. They just getting started. And like the Black Knight said in the chat,
somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Now just give us that $3.90.
Yeah, Mooch a piece of shit, but he was right on that. He was right when he said that in 2017. Maybe a couple years premature, but he was right. This is what they wanted. They wanted this. They wanted Xbox to be a giant, right? That's what they wanted. When they ran out there 2013 laughing at Xbox, saying this is how you share games and talking all that shit, and people ate it up. They ate it up. Now, look at this. This is the same Xbox, right? Just with different leadership. And now they don't know what to do. PlayStation is panicking. They're trying to get this deal blocked. They're admitting that a third-party game is their bread and butter. A third-party game funds all of their exclusives. They're saying if they lose this third-party game, if they lose the revenue from this third-party game, their first-party games will be affected. I don't think not enough people talked about that shit. All of these PlayStation quote-unquote bangers, and y'all are relying on Call of Duty. Not enough people talked about this, man. I did a video about it, like, really? All of the bangers y'all ponies talked about in Call of Duty is y'all bread and butter? It's funny. It's funny, man. Gamer by choice with the 5. Sony has opened up the gaming industry to scrutiny now that they started crying to regulators. When the industry is regulated, Sony did it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, this shit is backfiring on them. It is. This is what PlayStation wanted. They wanted to complain. They wanted to show you our complaints are valid. This is hurting us. If Xbox is able to buy this company, it's going to hurt us. It's going to hurt our bottom line. It's going to hurt competition. It's going to hurt all of that. That's what they was wishing everything would go. And at first, it was seeming like it was working, right? Until the further it went, then you start to see different shit. Xbox said, yo, PlayStation, here's a subpoena. Why don't y'all tell us about all that shit that's going on behind the scenes? PlayStation said, no, we don't want to show that. They had to postpone. They had to postpone 2 times, 3 times. 4th time, the judge was like, yo, y'all better show that shit. But they still got lucky because they didn't have to go back to 2012 because Xbox wanted it back from 2012. Xbox said, show all of that shit from 2012. They got lucky. They only have to go back to 2019. But look, even going back to 2019, there's still some deals on that table. Still a lot of deals. A lot of Xbox Game Pass blocking rights. It's crazy, man. Red and Blade with the 2 pounds. Dirt, you are wrong, bro. COD funds everything at Sony. Okay, I'm sorry, everything. Not just their first party, everything. They fund every damn thing, man. So this is what's crazy to me. But this is just the beginning, guys. Like I said, they had to go back to 2019 and show everything. All of the deals, all of the exclusivity deals, everything. What up, man? There's some cool dudes in here. Sir X, man, what's up, y'all? Dude Togo, the homie. Xavier Bay, what's up, man? Long time no see. The Hooded Canuck, everybody that's here, man. Thank you for stopping by, man. We got 454 people in here. Let's have fun, y'all. All of y'all are Xbox dudes. If it's a couple of ponies in the chat, my mods will Snipe their ass. Get out of here, right? So, listen, y'all, I want to say so. Let me do my timestamp because I want to talk something about Xbox Game Pass right quick. Let me do my timestamp. Because, guys, I want to say this right quick. Xbox Game Pass. Sometimes you just think about certain things. And I thought about Xbox Game Pass in 2023. In 2023. Yeah, hey, yo, Joey, I see your DM. I know, bro. I definitely know. I wouldn't care if they did say something. What they gonna do to me? Isn't any no super chat? I'm sorry, but anyway, Xbox in 2023, right? Guys, let's talk about this. Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. Start off the year with a bang. HiFi Rush, Shadow Drop, cool. You think about Atomic Heart, right? Atomic Heart, that's a big AAA third-party game. Drop it into Xbox Game Pass day one. Then we think about Wo Long, another AAA third-party game. People are loving, highly rated. It's doing well. I'm actually enjoying it, and I don't like those type of games, but I'm actually enjoying it so far. Well, you think about later this month, MLB The Show. Sony first-party developed game. That's going to be in Xbox Game Pass. And we ain't even started with the first party yet. Redfall, Starfield, Forza Motorsport. Now we're hearing Hellblade 2 is dropping. I don't know if you guys heard. Jez Cord himself said that he will put money on it that Hellblade 2 comes out this year. Then he said, it could, I put money on it. Then he tried to say, yeah, maybe. No, but he said he's putting money on it that it comes out this year. So if he's saying he putting money on it, Jeff Grubb said, it's coming this year. We've seen all of the hints. They've started their diary series. Tameen is on vacation and shit. Yeah. I think Hellblade 2 is on his way this year, guys. Just imagine that. Imagine we get all of these games. And not to mention a great looking indie like Benedict Fox. That was great to me. Some of these other games where we're getting throughout this year. Xbox Game Pass is absolutely killing it. When these dumbass ponies want to say, oh, PlayStation Plus is better than Game Pass because PlayStation Plus got Horizon Forbidden West or something, like a couple of decent games last month. But those games are like a year or so old, dummy. Stalker 2, Duke Toga, thank you. That's another one dropping the Xbox Game Pass. Silk Song, Ravenlock. Replace. Thank you. See, that's why I love you guys. All that shit is dropping into the service day one. So when the ponies, oh yeah, PlayStation Plus is better because they got Horizon Forbidden West a year later. Because y'all got Outriders, which Xbox got at launch. Stop it. Oh, Lies of P. Flintlock. Thank you guys. Man, come on, bro. All of these games are dropping in the service. And these guys said Sean was listening to Salty's podcast and the pieces of shit said Xbox Game Pass has no value. I don't understand the lack of honesty from those PlayStation guys. I can sit up here and tell you, if you're a guy that got a PlayStation 5, you should get PlayStation Plus Premium. You know why? Because there's games in there that's worth playing. I would not sit up here and say it has no value. Of course it has value. It's not as good as Xbox Game Pass because we get games day and date, but it has value. You can go in there and play Spiderman, Miles Morales. Go in there and play The Last of Us, whatever. It has value. So these ponies will sit up here and say Xbox Game Pass has no value. This is why they're not allowed in here, because they say stupid shit like that. If you hate Xbox so much that you would sit up here and say Xbox Game Pass has no value, come on now. Come on now. What really? No value. Let me get these super chats. Gamer by choice with the 5. Sony is afraid that if they lose their market share, they cannot bully studios into submission. Stronger Xbox means higher cost to money hat for Sony. Listen, you're absolutely right. When you're the market leader, you have certain advantages, right? People come to you first because you have the more consoles available, like lawbreakers, right? Cliffy B went to them first. Hey, man, it's more consoles out here. Now, with that being said, it doesn't always work, but you understand their way of thinking. When you're the market leader, you do have some type of advantage, but that doesn't mean you're going to stay the market leader, and it doesn't mean that your competitors can't compete unless you try to stop them from competing, but that hasn't worked either as a PlayStation. Top-notch box with the 5. Durt would stop playing Hellblade 2 if inside center where she heard Xbox had no games. No, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? But that game is going to be an absolute masterpiece. Nando G with the 2. Microsoft so nice they put Minecraft in PlayStation Plus. Yes, look here. Put it in your service. Put it in your service, you pieces of shit. Here, this is a first-party game. Put it in your service. But PlayStation focus, boy, oh my God. So go back to Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass is a monster. Just what I just read to you guys, and you guys help me remember some games, excuse me, that I didn't write down. Hold on. I'm screaming and shit. Woo. That I didn't write down. You guys helped me out a lot. Stalker 2, Lies of P. All of these games dropped in the service. So how can you say it has no value, man? How can you say it has no value? See, the ponies, they're going out of their way to find a way to hate on Xbox. Like, you ever work with some people? They some lazy sons of bitches, and they go out of their way to try to find a way not to work instead of just actually doing the fucking job. I work with some people like that. Some lazy N-words. Bro, just do your damn job. You can get done with your job quicker than you trying to figure out a way not to work. That's how it is with ponies. They go out of their way to hate on Xbox. Excuse me. Instead of just saying, you know what? Xbox Game Pass is not bad. It's not for me, but it's not bad. They don't want to say that. They don't want to say, I can see how people would like the service. They're going to say, it has no value. What? What? Randy G with the 5. I was listening to Crossfire Podcast last night. They were all crying about the deal and concerned, trolling about industry consolidation. Of course they are. Ryan G, if PlayStation was buying Activision Blizzard, what would be the conversation? The conversation would be the exact opposite. PlayStation ain't playing no games. That's what they would be saying. Hey, what up, Noah? Hey, what up, Crispy Bomb? How you doing? If PlayStation was buying Activision Blizzard, PlayStation the beast out here. They gonna take over the industry. Xbox is dead. That's the shit they would be saying. But since it's Microsoft buying them, well, industry consolidation is not good. It's just not good for the brand. It's just not good for the industry. I feel so.
Shut the fuck up.
You know it and I know it. You guys know I'm right. You guys know I'm right. That's exactly what would be going on. Rangy 4 with the 2. Dirt choking off that dust from his PS5. Right, that bitch over there dusty. I don't have no reason to play it until Spider-Man 2 comes out. I'm going to play it for. I'll play it when Spider-Man 2 comes out. King James, like, he's talking about Fable or Avowed, bro. That's like next year. Avowed will probably come out next year. I don't think Fable will come out next year, but Avowed will come out next year. Contraband will probably come out next year. You know what I'm saying? They have so much in the... They have games they haven't even announced yet. The rumored Project Dragon, In Exile game, Compulsion game. These are games that's in development. They haven't even announced yet. What about id Software next game? Is it going to be another Doom? I hope so, because I love Doom. See what I'm saying, bro? And all these games are going to be in Xbox Game Pass day one. Like I said, I just don't understand the hate. If something benefits me as a gamer, I'm not going to make up stupid shit like, what they say about the devs? Support the devs. I can't think of it. Support the devs. Have you ever heard a gamer say some shit like that? Have you ever heard a person go to McDonald's to say, honey, don't order off the dollar menu. I want to support McDonald's. Nobody says stupid shit like that. Nobody goes to Best Buy and get a TV or a washer and dryer and say, you know what? Give me the regular price. I don't want the sale price. I want to support Maytag and I want to support Best Buy. Nobody says that. But PlayStation Fanboys came up with that dumb shit because Xbox Game Pass was getting really, really good, really starting to succeed. They weren't saying nothing about Xbox Game Pass in 2017, 2018 because Xbox Game Pass was in its infancy. It didn't have any games in there that was really banging. But now that it's killing it, support the devs. Support the devs. Nobody says that stupid shit, man. These are the same people that love to stream music on Spotify. You don't say them like hear them say support the artists. They don't say that. They stream they shit off of Spotify. If they say, well, Durt, but the artists still get paid by stream. You think these developing teams put their games in Xbox Game Pass for free? Of course not. They're getting paid, dummies. I'm saying, man, the shit they come up with just to hate on Xbox. They work harder to hate on Xbox than anything else. Remember organic growth? Y'all remember that shit? For years, Xbox has no games. Xbox has no studios. Xbox has no new IP. Xbox needs some damn games. Xbox has no roadmap. Xbox does all of those things. Xbox Showcase 2020, they show a whole bunch of new games coming. Oh, that was CGI. Okay. 2021 comes, they show some gameplay and some new IPs. Well, that was CGI and Halo looked like shit. Then they're buying studios, buy Bethesda, Activision Blizzard. That's not organic growth. Now you're telling Xbox how they should grow? See, look, man, y'all got to realize, I know most of you guys know. If you're new here, if you're new to my channel, thank you for rocking out with me. But for you guys that know about me, know my podcast, know that how I feel about certain things, y'all know what I'm talking about because I've said it before. But these guys are full of shit. Organic growth? So these guys acting like Xbox is going to sit up here and start 12 new studios from the ground up all at the same time, right? And you think we don't have no games, right? Yeah. The initiative is a studio they started from the ground up. Shit takes time, especially now. I use an analogy in one of my videos. If you were homeless and you come into a big sum of money, you come into a lot of money, but you're homeless now, would you build a house from the ground up or just go buy a house? Of course you will buy a damn house. Because if you build a house from the ground up, it will take time. But you're homeless. You need a damn house. So if Xbox needed games, they needed studios, they'll build one from the ground up, but they need studios that's already ready to start developing games. I'm telling you, man, these ponies are so stupid. And I hate them. Jordan Mace with the 5 Xbox is like, we so nice, we'll allow our games in your service to allow you to compete with our service. Yeah, I mean, and they still getting their ass whooped in that service because Game Pass is killing PlayStation Plus. Crazy Horse with the 2. Thanks, Game Pass, for woe long. Yes, bro, like I said, I'm not a fan of those style of games, but I'm actually enjoying it right now. I'm at the first little boss. He beat me a couple times, but I'm going to get his ass. Call We with the 5. Amazon became a titan by offering convenience and lower price than brick and mortars. Basic business acumen doesn't apply when it comes to Xbox, though. Facts. Why did Netflix destroy Blockbuster? It's because it was convenient. People didn't have to, bro. The shit came to their house. The movies came to their house at first. Now, I'm talking about way before the streaming part. Came to their house. Shit, it's about convenience and price. No crazy late fees. I remember going to like Blockbuster having crazy ass late fee because I turned it in a day or two late. Well, yeah, that's $8 late. But fuck you. Pay $8 because of a little late fee. Gave it by choice, member for 11 months. Durt. Remember, a lot of people on social media do not make sense. They hate just because. Why is it disappearing? They hate just because they are pathetic and need attention. Their arguments are dumb. Thought that shit gave it by choice. Apollo Cooper with the 2. Soon we might even get Game Pass originals. That's not a bad idea. And I can see that, bro. I can definitely see that. Crazy Horse with the 2. When did Sony build Bungie organically? Facts. Absolutely. Hey, yo, Blockbuster was lit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to love going to Blockbuster on a Friday night for the new releases. That was fun. We met my older sister, bro. Shout out to the 527 people in here. Listen, this topic was obviously more focused about Xbox Game Pass, but sometimes it just hits you, man. Like, these ponies are stupid, bro. Saying Xbox Game Pass has no value. I am a grown man with a mortgage, kids. Well, they ain't even kids no more. They're like my youngest is 13. I have two daughters in college. Well, one is graduated from college. I have another one that's in college. You don't think something like Xbox Game Pass benefits me? We just said 3 games that came out this year that I have enjoyed that dropped in Xbox Game Pass day and date. HiFi Rush, finished that one, loved it. Atomic Heart, still playing through it now. Wolong just started playing last night. And it's just March. It's just March. So if these people want to act like Xbox Game Pass has no value, they're just absolute liars and haters, bro. And like we said before, don't forget.
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Now just give us that $3.90.
Y'all asked for this. Y'all asked for Xbox to compete. Didn't y'all? Y'all pieces of trash. Gamer by choice with the 5. People did not realize Blockbuster had movie and Game Passes in store. I did not hear anyone saying I wanted to pay full price to support the devs. No. Hey, Gamer by choice. I have never heard that until these ponies said that shit. I've never heard that in my life. Like, no, don't give me the sales price. I want to support the company. Nobody has ever said that until these ponies said that shit. Why do they make dollar menus? Because they know people will love it. It's convenient for people and it help out people that has families. Now, if you got a taste for a Whopper, you got to buy the Whopper. But if you got the little babies in the back, you say, yo, man, let me get the dollar burger, let me get the junior Whopper, let me get some fries and a little small drink. That should come up to $3 and some change. Thank you. Your kid's satisfied, you're satisfied, your wallet is satisfied, and y'all keep it moving. Now, them same kids want a video game console because their friends has one, and they get an Xbox Series S or X, and they see Xbox Game Pass. Just imagine what Call of Duty is in that bitch. Just imagine when Call of Duty is in there every year. Not just the current one, but all of the old Call of Duties too. See, y'all, they don't want to talk about this. These guys don't want to talk about this. I'm just saying, guys, just focus for a second and think about when Call of Duties are in Xbox Game Pass. Oh, because it's gonna happen. That shit probably happened this year now. Maybe, I don't know, because Sony has that marketing deal until 2024. Just imagine, guys. Deploy, my favorite mailman. What's up with the 5? I've been supporting the dev since the 80s. Thank you, Microsoft, for saving me money on my favorite hobby. Deploy, my favorite mailman. Flat out. Thank you for supporting me on my favorite hobby. Gaming is my favorite hobby. And if I can save money on that, makes me happy. Onyx, with the 2 Redbox $1 DVD rental, also killed Blockbuster. Wow, you. Hashtag wow you. Yes, my boy Sean, it's all about wow you, Durt. It's about wow you. Whopper's nasty. Hey, I don't really rock with Burger King like that. McDonald's dollar menu is better than Burger King. Yeah. Range G4 to 5. Pony thought Microsoft was going to put the tip in. Ended up going balls deep. Oh. Talk that shit, Range G4. Let me make sure there's no member super chats. No, I think we good to go. Yeah, so listen, man. I know a lot of these ponies hate to hear us Xbox guys brag about Xbox Game Pass all the time. They get upset. They always talking about Xbox Game Pass. Listen, man, it's a good service. Listen? Nobody was bragging about Xbox Game Pass when it first came out. I mean, some of us thought it was a cool concept. I thought it was cool, but nobody was necessarily bragging about it. Until that shit started to get better and better and better. You're like, whoa, this is a hell of a service. It is. It's a hell of a service, man. Like, my father, I told you guys, my father, he's 74 years. How old is he? 74 or something. He loves MLB The Show and he loves Madden. 2 games he plays. I bought him a PS4 a few years ago just so he could play MLB The Show. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. He loved MLB The Show. So I bought him a PS4 to play that and Madden. So when it came to Xbox, I said, yo, I got to eventually get him an Xbox, man. Because he don't care. He played 2 games a year. So I gave him my Xbox Series S. I'm going to give me another one. So I gave him my S. He loves it. But guess what, guys? Guess what comes out this month? MLB The Show. And guess who don't have to buy the full game? Me. Because he ain't, bro, I buy the games for him. Excuse me. So, Xbox Game Pass. I do not have to pay $70 for it. And he can't wait for it. I say it comes out sometime this month. Cool, I can't wait for that shit. That's just how he said it too. Jake the Gaming Trucker with the 10. They don't realize how much they are missing out on all they call themselves gamers. They lost. Facts, bro. They don't listen, man. Listen, it's just so stupid. It's just so stupid to me, Jake. Like, you're getting to play these games, the full game. This isn't a demo like that PlayStation Plus bullshit. You can play a 2-minute, like a 2-hour demo of a new game. No, these are the full games. The full games. And if you're a gamer, if you're a true gamer, how can you hate on something like Xbox Game Pass? How can you hate on it? There's only one reason you do hate on it, because you're a fucking hater and you hate Xbox. Flat out. If NBA 2K can't, now I know they do go to Game Pass, but it's usually like 6 months after. But if NBA 2K went on Game Pass day and date, holy shit. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy. Yeah, so like you said, Atomic Heart, Wolong, HiFi Rush, Starfield, Redfall, Forza Motorsport, and now Hellblade 2 coming in this year alone. They don't want to talk about it, guys. They don't want to really talk about it. Because that shit is incredible. Listen, I know 2022 was a worthy sacrifice for 2023 and beyond when it comes to first party. Flat out, bro. You cannot deny that. GTA 6 and Game Pass, shit, I don't know, Nando G. That'd be a lot of money. It will probably come to Game Pass eventually, but not at launch. Whew. Shit, I think that'd be 10 billion just to have that bitch dropping Game Pass day one. Yeah, man. Stalker 2. Yeah, I'm sorry. Stalker 2, Lies of P. Oh man, Flintlock, all those games dropping this year. Like I said, Benedict Fox is a game I'm interested in, us to say. Listen, I don't know how you can hate on it. I just don't. So let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Oh, let me talk about this last thing, guys. Then we get out of here. Let me get my timestamp ready. Because 102. Because this is some interesting shit too. Like I said, we had a lot of crazy news this week. And the whole thing with Starfield, Phil Spencer interview. Guys, why is it that Xbox got to put their games everywhere, but Nintendo and PlayStation doesn't have to? Why is that? This is the same Xbox they said ain't got no damn game. But now Starfield is the game these ponies are crying about. Crying. Red Dragon crying every day on Twitter. Tagging Lena Khan, FTC, CMA. Look, they're making Starfield exclusive. Phil Spencer had to double down again and say, yo, I never said the shit was going to be exclusive, not going to be exclusive to Xbox. Their ponies, their argument, well, if the ABK deal didn't happen, it would have came to PlayStation. Yeah, probably. But the damn deal happened, so shut up crying. Oh my God, can you believe that's their argument? It would have came to the PlayStation. Bro, it was never announced for the PlayStation. Actually, it was never announced for the Xbox. E3 2018, Bethesda E3 show. Ty Howard came on stage. We're working on a brand new IP. It's called Starfield. That's all he said. He ain't say it's coming to PlayStation, it's coming to Xbox, coming to PC. He just said, that's what he said. We're working on a new IP. Starfield. So ponies, their argument. Have you ever heard a weaker argument? That's the weakest argument ever. Well, it would have came out on PlayStation, but they bought them, dumbass. They bought them. So it's their game now. I've never heard so much sad shit in my life. See, these ponies was all big and bad last generation, weren't they? They was big and bad. Yeah, we some bad mother. Yeah. PlayStation dominate. Xbox is no threat. Yeah. While Phil Spencer was in the lab, building the brand from the ground up, while he just told these, yo, we got to invest. We got to do this. PlayStation, they dropping Spiderman and The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima. Like, yeah, we big and bad. Now, when they get a little bit of a threat, a little bit of competition, they saying some crazy shit. Starfield would have came to the PlayStation if Xbox didn't buy them. What? Of course. When you buy something, it's yours, right? So you can do with it what the hell you want to. When you buy a car, it's your car, unless you're leasing it. But if you buy it, it's your car. If you want to put some ugly ass rims on that bitch, it's your car. So if Xbox want to make Starfield exclusive, it's their game. They bought it. They bought the IP. They bought the studio. They bought the publisher. Cloud Practitioner with the 5. Shout out to Durt for being an unapologetic Xbox fan. This fake neutral free space is a breath of fresh air. Fuck walking on eggshells. Yeah, you damn right, brother. Thank you for that. And, I actually want to make that a slight topic at the end. Let me write that down so I won't forget. Because a lot of these guys are soft, bro. Yeah, I'm going to make that last topic. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. Makai28 with the 5. Them wanting Xbox games on their platform is like taking food off someone's plate when you're already eating good. Leave us some food too. Hey, that goes to them being entitled, bro. They feel that any big game should be on PlayStation. Like Xbox can't have a game. Xbox can't have exclusives. Like, really? Why ain't they asking for Starfield? I'm sorry, not Starfield. Redfall. Why they ain't asking for Redfall? Why they ain't asking for Forza? I have seen somebody ask for Hellblade 2. I was about to say Hellblade 2, but I saw some people ask for Hellblade 2. I saw some guy, it was in my last video or the video before, whichever video it was. Hellblade 2 should be on PlayStation. Why? Why? These guys are so entitled. They think they deserve every good exclusive. Hey, Starfield might be a banger. That shit should be on PlayStation. Do you remember when the ZeniMax deal happened? Guys like Colin Moriarty said, yo, I'm guaranteeing all of ZeniMax games will still be on PlayStation. I remember seeing Pony say, yo, Starfield or Bethesda can't afford to keep those games exclusive. I remember that. Y'all know I still had the receipts to that shit. There were other media guys said, yeah, Starfield would definitely be on PS5 still. All of you was wrong. All of you pieces of shit. Game by choice with the 5. Dirt, remember Sony players benefits from all the exclusivity when Sony does it. Now they don't like the feeling of FOMO when Xbox has exclusives. They don't like it. Game by choice. They don't like it. These guys are like spoiled little entitled children. You don't get to have everything. I told a story before, man. When I was younger, we had a homie, bro. Every time we used to go somewhere with some girls, he wanted all the girls. I could be over here talking to a chick. He talking to a chick. The chick that he talking to, she walk off. He come over there trying to talk to the chick I'm talking to. Like, man, get your punk ass on. You can't have all the girls, bro. Go find one I'm talking to and get your ass, stay your ass over there. I'm talking to her. You can't have all the girls. You entitled piece of shit. This girl like me. She like black ass dudes like me. Take your punk ass over there. But I said that story to say these PlayStation fanboys are entitled. They think they deserve all the games. We deserve all the games. Because these companies can't survive without the games being on PlayStation. Nah, fam. Nah. Xbox is doing just fine. Eternal Sadar with the 10. What up, bro? Sony went to the hearing, and when they saw those receipts, they felt it deep and yelled, "Woo long." Dirt, that Nicola guy. Tell him to stop talking that Tarzan language. Me want Microsoft to fail. He's a dumbass. Eternal Sadar, that Nicola guy is an absolute dummy. Stupid, man. Shit is stupid out here. Randy G with the 2. I remember ponies trashing Redfall and Starfield. Yeah. Yeah, they were trashing it. It's going to be buggy. It's Bethesda. They game's trash. when me and Sean looked up what Fallout 4 sold the first 24 hours, I couldn't believe that shit. I knew those games were big. Bro, that shit sold 12 million the first 24 hours. I said, damn. Fallout 4 sold 12 million the first 24 hours. Or it was 24 or 40 hours, something like that. Bethesda games are huge, especially on PC. If these guys think Starfield is going to flop, they in for a rude awakening. Starfield is going to be incredible, and it's going to do well. Shane G with the 2. Respect for no doom and gloom and proud Xbox show. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. You know how I feel, Shane, man. You be here, you rock out with us. This is real with me, man. This is real. Any more super chats? No, thank you. Any member chats? Nope, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, this shit right here is crazy. A game, just Starfield, man, they're just crying about it. And it's very interesting because Starfield is Bethesda's first new IP in years. I don't know how many years. And it's exclusive to Xbox and PC, and they hate it. They absolutely hate it. That's why they feel like, wait a minute, this isn't right. I'm a PlayStation gamer, and I bought Fallout games. I bought Elder Scroll games in the past. So I'm an Xbox gamer, and I bought them Spiderman games in the past. So stop y'all crying. This is business. Shut up. It's just not fair. It's just not right. I love Fallout. We'll get an Xbox or a PC, bitch. It's simple. It's simple. Get an Xbox or a PC. Or shit playing on cloud. Who cares? When I wanted to play God of War, what did I do? They gave me a PlayStation 4. I played it. You didn't hear me say this should be on Xbox. Even a game that used to be a multiplayer, like Spider-Man games. Sony made exclusive. Shit, what can we do? If I wanted to play it, guess what? I'm saying, I don't know why it's so difficult for these guys. No, I don't see the Zachary. Yeah, so it's like, why is it so difficult? If you want to play it, buy an Xbox. We're not saying Xbox needs to all of a sudden be your main console. If you want to play this game, you'll buy your Xbox or get it on PC. All you guys said you got $12,000 PCs or $20,000 PCs. Didn't y'all say that? Gamer by choice with the 5. I hope Sony buys media. Do not hurt Redfall and Starfield with poor reviews like the outlet that gave HiFi Rush the 1 star less because of Xbox. Arcane doesn't miss, bro. Arcane games review well, all of them, including Deathloop. Deathloop, see, people forget Deathloop got nominated for Game of the Year. Right? It obviously didn't win. But, you know, it's stupid, man. But see, the thing is, that's why I have a PlayStation. Because I am interested in some of their exclusives, flat out. Why is that so hard for people to understand? If you want to play it, get the console where you can play it, or whatever ecosystem, just play it. If your hate for Xbox is so deep that you refuse to play one of their exclusives that you're interested in, you're a piece of shit. And you a dumbass dummy. I don't hate PlayStation. I hate ponies or PlayStation fanboys, but I don't hate PlayStation. So I play their games if I want to play it. I'm interested in Spider-Man 2. I'm not that interested, but I'm interested in it. I'm definitely interested in Wolverine. I want to play the hell out of that. I'll play it. Beat it, then I move back to my Xbox. What's so hard about it, man? Is it really 500? Oh, it's 566 people. Holy shit. Apollo Cooper with the 5. With Gamepass originals, we could get different big developers like Netflix with directors for games. Imagine Kojima Ed Boon making games for Game Pass. Oh, man. That would be fire. He said, Ed Boon, man. They're saying it's going to be a Mortal Kombat 12 dropping this year. Ooh, I can't wait for that. Screen name with the $2. Dirt, what happens if the deal fails, hypothetically? Shit, life goes on, I guess. Right? Xbox will go back to buying studios and shit, and life goes on. I do think that Xbox would eventually have marketing deal because Activision Blizzard and PlayStation relationship would never be the same. I don't think they would pull. No. If the deal failed, Activision Blizzard would need PlayStation to still carry Call of Duty, but their relationship would never be the same. Because look, you messing with their money, right? Lulu's pissed off. She was putting memes on Twitter because Xbox, because Sony's trying to stop this deal, meaning they're messing with her money. They're messing with Bobby Kotick money. You don't think they're going to get bonuses from this deal? Yes. And it'll be in the millions. They're executives. Shit, don't mess with people's money, bro. Listen, like I said, where I'm from, you mess with people's money or they woman, but first their money, oh, bro, they'll kill you over that shit. Don't mess with people's money, bro. Unlike people let you mess with their mama before you mess with their money or their woman. So, look, all right, let me get this last topic I wanted to talk about before we get out of here. Okay, 571 people in here. Goodness gracious, you guys are awesome, bro. Oh, man. Let me change that. 610. Let me get the super chat right quick. Jake, the gaming truck with the 5. They are not real gamers, bro. And real gamer wouldn't sell themselves short. I got every console, so I don't miss out. But at the end, I prefer Xbox. Flat out, Jake. Flat out, bro. I'm an Xbox dude. But I'm not going to hate PlayStation so much I don't get to play God of War or The Last of Us because I like those games, or Uncharted. I even like Ghost of Tsushima. I still don't like that Horizon shit. Beautiful game, but that shit is trash. I'm sorry. Both of them. Beautiful games, but they boring as shit. But I tried it out because it interests me. Like you said, bro, I don't like Nintendo games at all. They don't interest me at all. But if it did, I would get a Nintendo. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, this is the last topic. And I'm going to get out of here. 1:19:10. All right. I forgot who said about the fake neutrals. I'm glad you said that because I'm going to do a quick little topic before I get out of here about these fake ass neutrals, bro. You know, when you've been in this community as long as I've been in this community, you see a lot of people. There are a lot of people that might want to do what we're doing. What I'm trying to say is talk shit. Go after ponies. Not be scared. But some of them are hesitant because they don't want to, people to come after them. Let me tell you something, bro. The reason I know this is because I was kind of like that initially. I was like that. When I started my channel, I was just pro Xbox. I didn't want no smoke. I was like, yo, Xbox is great, blah, 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 blah. I didn't want no trouble. Hey, y'all remember like a rush hour where Jackie Chan said, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Like when Jackie Chan was like, what up, my nigga? And he said, I don't want no trouble. I didn't want no trouble. I'm just doing my podcast. I'm just doing my videos talking positive about Xbox. Then what happened? They still came after me anyway because I was a pro Xbox channel. I've seen bigger YouTubers with 10,000, 12, 13,000 subs go after a pro Xbox YouTuber with 89 subs just because he's pro Xbox. And that happened to me. They came after me. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. They're going to come after me because I like Xbox anyway. I might as well go after them. And this pony free zone, bro, I got tired of seeing these punk ass ponies in my chat. Because you know what my show is. You know what our show is. You know what WBG and TTS is. We let it be known. We are pro Xbox. Yes, and we talk shit about ponies. Yes, we do. And our hate isn't even towards PlayStation. It's towards the ponies. If I criticize PlayStation, that's because they did something to piss me off. But my hate is usually towards PlayStation fanboys. So I said, the hell with it. Then y'all know the story. If you listen to me, all of my favorite Xbox podcasts in the past, they flipped, became pony podcasts. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, this can't be real. My favorite podcast flipped. Yes, I was an MBG fan. I was a Crap Gamer fan. I was a Moose fan. I was a Next Gen 720 fan. They all flipped. I'm like, what? What? Thank God Rand and Dealer and Iron Lord stayed, true. But everybody else, I was like, man, what the fuck? So some of these guys, I notice now, they want to be lovey-dovey with ponies. Come to my show. Let's have a discussion. Come on my panel. Let's have a discussion. I want my podcast to be diverse. Been there, done that. No, thank you. I had a diverse podcast, and guess what happened? They came in there bashing Xbox every week, praising Google Stadia, praising Nintendo, but bashing Xbox. My channel is the Xbox channel. People that subscribe is pro Xbox. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear a dude praising Google Stadia and blasting Xbox. What kind of sense does that make? God Emperor Sofa King with the two. People need to roast Reforce Gaming dude is a fake. I don't even know who he is, bro, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I don't even know who the hell you talk about. God Emperor Sofa King with the two. You mean like Gas Gamer? Oh, man, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Oh, man. So, listen, man, I told you guys several times the story about how BGST, man, that was Next Gen 720 podcast. That was my favorite podcast, man. My favorite podcast. And they flipped. They became an Xbox hating podcast. And that shit. Listen, man, I'm a 46-year-old man, but I'm honest as can be. That shit kind of hurt me, bro. Like, damn. My favorite podcast flip. Goodness. What am I supposed to do now? Because listen, there was a lot of Xbox podcasts out there, but when your favorite one flips, like if you guys like consider WBG or TTS your favorite Xbox podcast, y'all might listen to some other ones, but y'all kind of like, yo, Durt, you my favorite one. And those guys were my favorite, and they flip, and I'm like, fuck, man. And I'm older than those guys, but at the end of the day, I like their content. I love the content. So when they flipped, like, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna listen to? Because I don't like everybody. There's some other guys that might be pro Xbox, but that don't mean I like they shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I listen to it, but like, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, you know? So I said, let me try to do my own shit. And, thank God we're here, bro. King James 313. Hey, man, you from Detroit, bro? 313? If you are, what's up, my Detroit brother? With the 5, the same reason people hate on LeBron. Not because he's not great, but fans shitting on Jordan's legacy. Absolutely, man. There are the Jordan fans that just hate, LeBron. Listen, he ain't Jordan, flat out. He ain't Jordan. Carlos Alvarado with the 2. Crazy to think all the PlayStation fanboys were Xbox fanboys. A lot of them were, bro. And I respect a pony that say he a pony. Don't be a pony and try to say, oh, no, I'm a neutral. I hate them neutrals. I hate them. Just say what you are. If you love Xbox, say it. If you prefer Xbox, say it. If you prefer PlayStation, say it. Stop being scared. Don't be a coward. Say it. Tip Diamond, what up, bro? With the 5. What up, Durt? Tip, hey, listen, I said this last week on WBG or TTS one on. Tip Diamond used to listen to that old podcast I was telling you guys about because I remember him being there. He can tell you there was a guy praising Google Stadia but bashing Xbox. He'll tell you the shit was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable. Like, this dude is really up here bashing Xbox but praising Google Stadia. Michael G with the 5. I can't wait. All the ammunition you're about to get when you read the Sony's BMG and Sony's bad business practices and integrating malware on Sony CDs. Oh, yeah. I remember you told us about that yesterday, bro. I got to check that out. Yeah, but yeah, bro. I mean, this shit is crazy, man. Ray. F scram pumps. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, Tip Diamond with the 2 said he ain't lying. Tip Diamond used to hear it. Tip Diamond used to hear that shit, man. Duke Togo, the guy who used to do the Yoshida impersonation on Mooch and Crap in the mornings, yes, he flipped. His name is Danny Boy. He flipped years ago. So many of these guys flipped. But like I always say, man, I'm not saying you can't have a change of heart, but some of these guys was way over here on the Xbox side, bashing every PlayStation exclusive. Then they flipped to go way over here on this side and bashing every Xbox game. This shit is just not real, bro. It's just not real. There's only a few people that flip and actually benefited from it. MBG, he actually benefited from flipping. Financially, I guess, because his channel grew. Sarty has kind of benefited too, I think. When I say I think, I don't know how real his numbers are. You know, because a lot of guys be buying subs and shit, man. I don't know, bro. A lot of guys be buying subs and views. The shit just be looking real spooky out here. I'm not accusing him of that, but I don't know. So those 2 guys actually benefited. Crap. At first, it seemed like his channel started to grow, but then I think the ponies was like, listen, Crap, you talk way too much shit for us to all of a sudden love your ass. So he stuck. He abandoned the Xbox guys that supported him, like me and other guys. Then he went to the PlayStation side, tried to be cool with them. They accepted him at first, but then they like, you know what, you a piece of shit. So they don't want him. Xbox guys don't want him. He's stuck in limbo. And I actually felt he was a pretty funny guy. Not necessarily funny, but I liked his content. He's stuck in limbo. Cloud Practitioner with the 5. The fake neutrals are the worst with their holier-than-thou attitude. Some of these dudes are so-called journalists as well. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I can't stand that holier-than-thou attitude. Listen, guys, we're all gamers. Let's just enjoy everything. Let's just all be nice to one another. No need to fight. No need.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you imagine a fan of the NFL? American football for some of you guys that's not in America. American football, NFL. A guy, you root for your favorite team. Woo, woo. Go ahead, Detroit Lions. Woo, woo, woo. Go ahead, Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. And somebody say, guys, let's just enjoy the game of football and love the NFL. Let's love the NFL. You don't have to root for that team. Just enjoy the NFL. Imagine you was at a party or a bar watching the football game and somebody said that shit. They would throw his ass out that bar. We are human beings. We're passionate about certain stuff, man. You can't sit up here and tell me how to feel. You can't tell me how I should feel about Xbox or how I should feel about PlayStation. Let's just enjoy gaming, guys. Shut that shit up. I hate that. That's not reality. That's not reality. We all have our preferences, man. Like I would say, only on Xbox, you like if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're rooting for Dallas Cowboys. You're like, yeah, go Dallas, and Dallas is beating Green Bay in the game. You're like, yeah, beat Green Bay ass, yeah. And I come with that. Only on Xbox, just enjoy the game. There shouldn't be no trash talking. You don't want to whoop my ass like there if you don't get your big ass out of here. Your big black ass, get out of here. That's how I feel when I see these fake ass neutrals. Let's just love gaming. I do love gaming. Just like those guys will say, I love the NFL, but I have my favorite and I want my favorite to win. Muscle Man, man, I know he is like that. I saw a tweet the other day where he said, yo, check out my channel. No console war BS. Why did he have to say it like that? Now, listen, I don't have a problem with him. For those that don't know, if you're listening and you don't know who I'm talking about, try to look in the chat right quick because I'm not trying to start up no shit. I'm not trying to say his name, but he's a cool guy. He's been nothing but nice to me. But when you tweet out something, no console war BS. Okay. Well, guess what? I do console war BS. This, if that's what you call it, console war BS. Listen, I believe in having opinions, being informative, and also talking a little shit, having a little fun, and being entertaining. That's what I believe in. Some people just want to have a podcast and just talk. Which is cool, you know. Some people like it, you know. Some people get good numbers, but I can't be like everybody else. I can't be the same. I'm not built like that. Eagles Lair with the 10 pounds. You talk about bad business practices. That's hilarious. Xbox is about to buy a company which has huge sexual and rape allegations. You can't tell me Activision has got good business practices. They are dirt. How about they buy them and clean all that shit up? You ever think about that? You ever think about that? How about they buy them and clean all of that shit up? Let Bobby Kotick go. You can't save nobody. Listen, man, I heard something in church. You can't go help nobody when you already, like, okay, all right, let me change this. You have to go to the bad places. You have to go to where people have issues and help clean them up. You can talk, oh shit, Activision Blizzard is ran terrible. They got sexual allegations. Absolutely they do. And what is Xbox going to do? Buy them and clean that shit up. So for you to say that, you might be a pony, but I don't know what you are. But that was a dumbass super tweet. Super chat, I'm sorry. For you to bring up their sexual allegations, nobody's trying to deny those because they happened, right? We read it. We read the sexual allegations. You think Xbox is going to let that shit stay the same? You can't save a bunch of holy church people all the time. You got to go in those bars and those clubs and try to get some people. Yo, man. I'm saying, come on, man. Right, Jay. Remember, if Sony was buying them, I'm sure Sony would clean this shit up. Come on, man. That was stupid. Bad business practices. That was the dumbest super chat I've seen in a while. Bad business practice is buying Activision Blizzard because they have allegations, sexual allegations. Excuse me, damn. That's bad business practices. You got to be a opponent for saying some stupid shit like that. But thanks for the super chat. Trey Bone with the 2. I've been dealing with ponies since 2002. Enough. I'm tired of them, bro. I told you I'm tired of them. Like I said, when I when I'm watching Iron Lords, bro, if I'm not playing the game, I'm looking through the chat. Those the homies, but they got ponies sprinkled all through that damn chat. The shit gets annoying. And I'm a mod over there. I'm a mod. I'll be wanting to block Chris Hart ass, but Addict told me, that King Dave like Chris Hart. So, okay, cool. I ain't gonna block his ass. I want to block all 32 of his accounts. Yeah, the mechanic, that dude played 10 quid to say some stupid ass shit. He really said it's bad business practice to acquire Activision Blizzard because they had sexual allegations. Wow. So he's acting like Xbox just gonna buy them and just leave everything the same. Yeah. Keep on sexually assaulting chicks. No, they're gonna clean that shit up, man. Stupid, bro. I told you these ponies would try to come up with the dumbest shit. All of that shit I was saying earlier. Organic growth, support the devs, all that stupid shit they said. Now, here's a new one. It's bad business practice that Xbox is buying Activision Blizzard because they had sexual allegations. Listen, I can't make this. I got to screenshot that shit and put it on Twitter. Like, you see this stupid shit? Alvin with the 5. They got me on this overtime BS today, but hearing you lay the wood on Sony is helping me get through. Appreciate you. Thank you, Alvin. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Look, y'all, it's time for me to get out of here, man. Organic growth. Organic growth. That was the dumbest shit ever. Organic growth was really, that was bad, y'all. That was something the ponies made up, and I said, they can be serious. Organic growth. Well, PlayStation built those teams from the ground up. They didn't. They bought them, and they helped them grow. Yes, but come on, man. All right, guys. Let me get my timestamp ready for the ending. And you guys are awesome. We still got 532 people in here. Thank you for rocking out with me. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being bots. Thank you for being Xbox guys. And TTS and WBG, bro, I really mean that pony free zone, bro. I just get tired of them. Man. We need a safe haven away from them. Stop coming over here to our podcast. Can you imagine if a person has a hockey podcast and a bunch of NBA guys coming there like, yo, this shit trash. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here. Because that's what they did for the longest, man. I see ponies coming these Xbox podcasts. Like, yo, man. Xbox Gamepass is for poor people. I remember that. Chris Hart said that shit a few weeks ago. Xbox Gamepass is for poor people. What? Y'all bots. But guess what? The better Xbox gets, the more shit we gonna talk. When this ABK deal goes through, I don't give a shit where I'm at. If I'm at work where that tweet comes out, the deal is finalized, I'm calling my supervisor, but I'm not feeling too well. I gotta go home. I'm gonna come home and do a podcast because that's gonna be fun. Gamer by choice with the 5. Do you think the rumor about Sony and Take-Two is real? Hell no. Take-Two worth $20 billion, so it will cost Sony about $40 billion to buy. Hell no, it's not real, bro. A pony came up with that shit. A pony that's not an insider, and people thought it was real. Who's asking me what ways? Oh, Rangy Forza, there are ways you start wearing glasses. All the time, 11th grade, so I was like 16, 17. Because, but I remember sitting too close to the TV. I used to love WWF. I used to be sitting in front of the TV like, the fucking TV is right here. I used to be sitting that's close, like, okay, the microphone on the TV. I used to be sitting as close to the fucking TV, bro. And That's what made me start wearing glasses because you can't sit that close to the TV. Yeah, I used to wear them at home, but I just got tired of being in school. Like, I can't see. I can't see. So I said, I'm starting wearing these bitches all the time. So it was actually 1993 when I started wearing glasses all the time, bro. That's the truth. Because you want to be able to see. I got tired of not being able to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm what's it called? Farsighted. Like, I can't see shit that's far. Now, I can see shit close up perfect. But stuff that's far away, I can't see. Yeah, so you got kids tell their ass to get back from that TV. It's a little different now. We got these big screen TVs now. Back then, the biggest screen was a 20-inch. I ain't bullshitting. Back in the 80s, we didn't have like a projection TV. The biggest TV we had was like a 20-inch. It was like a floor model TV. Y'all young guys might not know what I'm talking about. I know some older guys know what the hell I'm talking about. The big ass floor model TVs but the screen was really only 20 inches. Yep. So, all right, guys, I'm about to go. Did anyone call me 4 eyes? Nah, not really. A lot of people more people wear glasses now than back then. It's cool to wear glasses now. Back then, it was okay, because some people you want to see. You want to make sure you see. So, it's cool now. Everybody wear glasses now, shit, for the most part, or contacts. So, all right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. You guys are awesome, man. This was fun. This was the fun. I think this is the longest Dark Man I ever did. I usually end on my 1 hour or 1:30. This one is 1:40. Sorry, guys. Peace out to everybody. Speak a bit on the sides. Trey-Bone know. Yep. Trey-Bone know about them old ass TVs. Yep. Zenith, RCA. Yep, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I remember that shit, man. All right, I'm about to get out of here, man. Thank you for everything you guys have done. Thank you for the support. Thank you, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate you guys. I truly do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Peace out, y'all.